Hello everyone, I'm standing here with the Callaway Apex CF16 irons. This is definitely aimed at your better player. You know, there is a pro model, so I'm not going to say this is for your scratch to your 5, but this is definitely aimed at your lower handicap player or your better ball striker. Callaway have introduced a 360 cup face in a player's iron. Imagine that the golf club is a single framework. They wrap a thin sheet of steel across that framework from the sole across the face onto the crown of the golf club. Now, what that does, freely suspends the face, allows it to flex. That flex is going to impart a lot of speed, which in turn is going to give you distance. Where the cup face is very, very dominant and very effective, hits out of the toe, low on the club, high on the club. Because that face is allowed to flex and rebound the energy back into the golf ball, you actually get quite good distance on those mishit shots. Because of distance enhancing properties in the cup face, they only give you the full cup face technology from the 3-iron to the 7-iron. From the 8-iron to the pitching wedge, they actually give you a specifically engineered face plate. It still enhances distance to a certain degree, but in your shorter irons, your 8, your 9, your wedge, as mentioned, you are looking for specific distances. For gapping purposes, I feel that they have gotten this spot on. It still gives you that 10 or 12 meter gapping in between each iron, which is something a better player obviously would be looking for. I also need to talk about being a player's iron, how much time and care Callaway have spent in producing this clubhead for you. They utilize what they call a quadruple net forging process, meaning they're effectively forging it 4 times, making sure that the grains are all tight, aligned, giving you the maximum amount of control they possibly can. They 100% CNC mold the grooves, absolute precision and care being taken to produce the best possible golf club for you that they can. Now, I'm going to have to be a little bit controversial here. They talk about progressive offsets. They talk about progressive head sizes, progressive CG locations. I unfortunately can't seem to see the progressive head sizing. I can definitely see the progressive offset. The 4-iron, the 5-iron definitely have more substantial offset than the 6, the 7, the 8, the wedge coming down. Obviously, you want to square up your long irons a little bit easier. The offset will help you to do that. But I don't see the heads getting a little bit more compacted as you come down the set from 3-iron. And I've got the 4-iron at the bottom and I've got the 6-iron at the top. I'm not really seeing that top line changing much. I'm also not really seeing the CG location changing much. However, we have tested these. They do perform. You do get your gapping beautifully. You do get the flight heights. It is really a nice set of irons. They feel good. They perform. So the player that would most benefit from these irons would be your single-figure players, I'd say from a scratch up to about an 8 or 9 handicap, bearing in mind that the 8 or 9 handicapper is a pretty good ball striker. And there is also the CF16 Pro Edition if you are a scratch or a plus and you're looking for something a little bit more compact and a little bit more workable. The 6, 7, 8, 9 handicap guys, you'll enjoy this. It looks like a player's iron, but it offers you enough forgiveness to get away with those mishit shots.